guys, it's Robin Scherzer with Robin Stampin' Hood. Welcome to the hood and happy Therapy Thursday. Oh my gosh. So it's almost the end of August. Oh my gosh. That's just crazy to me. So let's go over some things while we wait for you. Don't forget, we have the Designer Series paper sale still going on. So you want to make sure you take advantage of that. Some great papers that are still for sale. This is probably one of my favorite. I got to definitely place one more order before the end of the month to get me some more of that paper. And then we have that as well. We have some classes coming up too. So next Friday, I have my August Make and Take 3 from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And that's where you just drop on in, and it's only $15, or if you place a $30 order that day, it is free. And then I have my third Christmas card stamp stack coming up on September 13th. Make sure you sign up for that with your registration fee, as that's coming up pretty quick too in the next 3 weeks. And your registration fee payment holds your spot. And then I do have the kit together. So some of you bought the haunted house, and we're going to get together and make that and eat some pizza. So that'll be fun. And definitely, you guys, if you are interested in my World Card Making Day workshop, you have to sign up soon. I am filling up pretty quick, and I don't want you to lose a spot if you want to come. We're going to do tons of stuff. I've been having fun. Oh, I meant to bring it down. I was showing Edwin one of the decor pieces that we're doing. One of the, that's from that day. It's so cute. I've been playing, and just my studio, every table surface is filled because I keep going, oh, I want to try this and I want to try this. So definitely sign up. That is, what day is that? That is October the 1st, whatever the first Saturday in October is. I think that's October 4th. Let me look at my calendar. How about I do that? How about I look at my calendar? October 5th at 9:30. And there's an early bird sign up. So if you sign up before the end of this month, you'll get that early bird pricing. It will include lunch, a goodie bag filled with at least $40 or more of product. And you'll use some of that product the day of the workshop. And, I'll have door prizes, lunch, and 8 projects. So I have limited space. I'm going to add a 4-top table to my studio so we can at least have 15 people, but that's my absolute max. So if you wanted to come, make sure you sign up soon to get the early bird pricing. Okay, so that is it right now. And did you know today Starbucks released their pumpkin spice? I know some of us are like, it's a little too early. I want to wait till September. But one of the new bundles in the mini catalog, I'm sure you saw it sitting here, is this bundle called More Than Autumn. And it has so many fun things. So I thought, okay, I have to do a card with this today, right? So it comes with this stamp set, and gosh, there's 36 stamps in this, you guys. And it has the dies to cut a bunch of this stuff out. I'm missing 2 of my dies because I did cut some out. I pre-cut stuff out so we didn't have to look so hard at stuff. But let's go ahead and create this card. Now, I did not put a card together. I just kind of did bits and pieces and went, oh, I think I want to do that. So we're gonna kind of do it together. So I'm going to take just a scrap piece of white, and I'm using a thick piece. It doesn't matter, but I'm using a thick piece only because I had the scrap. And sometimes when we use our blends, for me, I like using the thicker because the blends do, tend to bleed onto, or, the other side of your card. So look at the cute little, your little mug, right? And then, of course, we have to have our little whipped top of it, right? We do that. And one of the really cute things, it has a straw. So we're going to do the straw. And I'm just gonna do this. Oh my gosh. Is that fun or what? And then because this is a pumpkin spice, we're gonna use this little pumpkin that comes with it. So much stinking fun. Make sure we get that totally. And I'm gonna just do it right there. Ooh. Okay, so now I'm gonna pull out my blends. And of course, pumpkin pie. We absolutely need pumpkin pie, right? And pecan pie. So, you know, those are pretty fall colors, right? So what I'm going to do is, you know, our blends, in case you haven't used our blends, I'll give you a little tutorial here. We have a light one, and we have a dark one. So I'm not sure that you can see that the best. I probably need to change my light up a little bit so you can see a little bit better. So we have a dark and a light, and it's for shading. And it takes a little practice, and sometimes you might go that, well, I don't even understand what happened there. Once it dries, you can really see the difference. Sometimes when we're doing it, you know, as we're doing it, it doesn't always look the way we think it should look. And then I want you to denote this. So on all of our markers, even our Stampin' Right markers, we have a thick line and we have a thin line. And that designates that this is the brush end and this is the tip, the fine tip end. And that way you're not always pulling the caps off of the side you don't need. So I always make sure I'm looking, okay, which side am I going to use? So again, you're not always pulling then your caps on and off. So that's what those are for. Okay. And I know some of you have worked with me with blends before, and I always say that Stampin' Up! Has already kind of done the shading for you with their actual image. Now, this image doesn't have a lot of shading, so I'm going to try to create a little bit of shading for it. And I'm going to use, because it's such a small image, I'm going to use the fine tip end on these. So this is the dark. And I'm just going to go along the lines that Stampin' Up! Has given me because that's kind of where the shadow is, right? So shadows are darker, right? So I'm going to just kind of do that. And then I'm going to grab my light pumpkin pie. Oops, I actually didn't pay attention like I just told you to. And I'm going to color this in. And I'm grabbing the dark that I just did. And I'm blending it. That's why they're called blends. So I'm kind of grabbing it and blending it together. So then you don't have that defined line, if you will. Okay, so we've done our cute little pumpkin. Now let's do our latte. I'm a latte girl. I am not by any means a coffee person. I have cream, or I have coffee with my cream, I should say. Okay, so again, this is the dark and our tip and our brush. And because again, it's a smaller piece, I'm just gonna use the tip end. So I'm gonna do a little bit dark on the top here. And then I'm just gonna kind of go along the edges because again, they don't have a lot of shading on these. They're just very straight line. But we kind of know where our shading goes, right? When we are looking at stuff. So think about the sun is shining on this. So I'm going to do a direct hit at this with the sun. So there's all my dark. So I'm going to come along then with my lighter. And I'm actually going to use the brush because now I have a little bit of room here. And I'm grabbing it and I always do it in swirls. I always think it's better to swirl it. So I'm swirl, swirl, swirl. And you can see how it's lighter on the inside than it is on the outside. And on the bottom here, I want to just bring some of that color up. And I could go back if I wanted, but see, you can see the shading. You can see how much lighter it is here versus on the edges where I did the darkness. So I think that actually looks pretty good. And then I'm going to come back with my, well, I just had it in my hand, the light. And this is actually the straw, so I'm not going to do any shading with it. I'm just going to use the light and shade it. Okay. And because this is whipped cream, I'm not going to do anything. Now, I suppose we could come in and just do a few hits of brown. Let's try that, shall we? We'll do that. We could come in and just do a few hits of brown to give it, of the pecan pie. Okay, so what's nice about this is you have your die cut for that. You have your die cut for this. And what I like about it, it's given me a little bit of a, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit of extra to be able to tuck my straw under my little whipped cream. And then it has your little cup that cuts out. And of course, you know, through the magic of television, we've already done that. So we're going to grab this. It's a little different. I didn't do my marks on that, but I'm going to do it right now. How about them apples? So I'm just going to come through because I do think that looks a little more fun, a little more festive. And we will be using this set as well at my World Card Making Day. So I hope you can make it. All right. So let's go ahead and put our card together. I grabbed pieces from the iconic imagery, or its iconic celebration is the paper. Remember I did that, I did a card with this a couple weeks ago, and it has all the different holidays in it. So I actually grabbed some of this paper because I thought that's perfect for latte, right? And I'm going to use a white card base. And look at this, you guys. I've cut out the words pumpkin spice. So I used pumpkin pie and I used the pecan pie paper. And this again is from the iconic imagery that I showed you guys a while ago. So this is that die cut right there. Okay, so let us do this first. I'm going to go ahead and grab my pecan pie. And there's a stamp in here that says nothing's better than. So let's hope we can do this right because I only cut out one of these. So we'll see how good I can do. And at the very top, I'm going to stamp that. Oh, that's pretty good. Whew. I was a little nervous. I'm going to put that aside for a second. And then let's go ahead and put all this together because then, oops, my spice just went flying. Can I find it? Hold on. It's on the floor. All right, found it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let's layer all this together so we can put out our pumpkin spice. And if I was smart, I would have taken my adhesive strips or my adhesive sheets and put it on the back of my pumpkin, but I wasn't, my pumpkin spice, but I wasn't that smart this time. I just started playing with it because when I heard, oh, it's like the pumpkin spice day for Starbucks, which I did read that pumpkin spice day really is October 1st. But since Starbucks decided to do that, I thought it'd be fun to use this today. So we're going to go ahead and put that like that. And I am going to show you the one thing I sometimes do with, and not always, but sometimes what I do when I realize I have small little letters like that. I don't want to lose all this stuff. So we're going to do that. I'll take my silicone mat and I'll take some glue and just put it like that. And then I will take, hold on, a sponge dauber and use my sponge dauber to add glue to the back of these pieces because they are fine. I mean, I could use my tip, but sometimes it's just, I'm just going to do that to, sometimes it gets a little unwieldy, is that the word? Where you can't always get the glue where you want it to be, and then it gets super messy. So, okay. So I'm just doing that, and then I can rinse this off later. So if you don't have a silicone mat, you need one. So I'm gonna put this right here. And again, if I had been thinking ahead, I would have used my adhesive sheets. Whew, I can talk. So let's put that down. And we'll do that. I can't wait to show you guys all the fun projects we're gonna do on World Card Making Day. So much fun. All right. Nothing's better than pumpkin spice. So isn't that fun? Oh my gosh. Okay. So then I'm going to get this out of the way because we don't want to put our card in it. So that was an easy, nice way. See how nice that just goes right on there? You don't even have to, you're not seeing any kind of residue. It's just there. Okay. So let's get this on. See the pumpkins on the other side? This paper was meant for this, wasn't it? All right. Now we're going to do this. Oops. Make sure sometimes I get going so fast I don't notice. See, I think sometimes we forget that we can open our cards this way. I always tend to go this way, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to use it this way and open the card the other way. So I'm going to do, and I'm offsetting this just a little bit because we do want room over here for our cute little, pumpkin spice cup. You guys are going to love the new mini catalog. Yes, yes, you will. And if you come to World Card Making Workshop, I'll have some specials like I did last year. We'll get some free shipping happening. Yay, yay. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I think, is I haven't decided how I'm going to do that, but see how it's kind of uneven a little bit? I think we need to pop this up. So let's do this first. I'm going to just take my glue, and this is where, again, I kind of like the thicker cardstock because it's nice and solid, where sometimes our white can be a little too limpy. Is that a word? So look, isn't it cute? Oh my gosh. And then we're going to grab my glue dots, and I'm going to roll my glue dot and just stick it. Can you see this little white piece they left for us, which was so nice? If I can get my hand unstuck. And I'm going to just stick it right behind here. Oh my gosh, you guys. Is that the most stinking cute thing you've ever seen? I would say so. Okay. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to pop this little puppy up. And got to use enough, right? Oh, did I go over the edge? Oh, did I? I think I just made it. So, you don't want it collapsing. I might have to push that back just a little bit. Okay. This is so cute, you guys. So cute. And then I did put a dimensional on top of the straw just to make sure it holds. But we'll put this right off to the side here. Oh my gosh. Yikes. I did not make this ahead of time. I just started playing and was like, oh, I think this is what I'll do. Now, there is another stamp in here. So it says nothing's better than. I think I'm going to grab this one out here, except maybe you, and put that in the inside. Just because, Or is there another one? Grateful it's finally, no. Except maybe you is, I think, the way we want to go. Except maybe you. So what I usually do, in case you guys don't know, grab a piece of grid paper, and I can't see this, so I'm bringing my head closer. But I line up my stamps on a piece of grid paper like this, and then I can easily just set my block on top of it I want to make sure I'm good. I feel like it's off just a little bit. And when they're new like this, they sometimes stick to my fingers. So I'll do that. But what I'm going to do ahead is I'm going to stamp on a piece of paper just to make sure that it's, yeah, I think that's good. Okay, because I thought it would be good to put that on the inside. And if I really mess it up, I guess I can just grab a label and put it in there. Oh, it's a little crooked, but that was me trying to stay in the camera. But that's okay too. Okay, so that's the inside. But of course, I don't see any bling. Do you guys see any bling? All right, so I'm gonna grab, because of course, you know, we gotta make our little, why can't I, whipping cream. There we go. We're gonna do some of the whipping cream, add some Wink of Stella. Can you see how it's shining, you guys? Get yourself some Wink of Stella. Oh, can you see that? I'll try to put that in the camera. Can you see how it glitters? Is that fun? Okay. And then the last thing, of course, because I need more than just Stella, are these new embellishments. They're called Pecan Pie and Clear Embellishments. I think one of you guys won a set from me. I can't remember who, but I know somebody did. Okay, so let's see. We're going to take, did I just pull that off? Yes, I did. We're going to pick one there. Am I crooked? No, I think I'm okay. I just feel crooked. Put one there. And we'll put one up here. And maybe even one right next to it, because we need at least 3, if not more. So how about if we do that? Oh my gosh, you guys, that is so stinking cute. I love it. So there you go. Happy Pumpkin Spice Day from Starbucks, or as Sage calls it, Starbies. Cute. I love it. All right, you guys, thanks for stopping by and spending some time with me. Don't forget to sign up for all my upcoming events. We're going to have so much fun. And that's it for tonight. And I will see you next Monday. Happy stamping.